It's the Sunday Soak, powered by Cork at the Park. We were there last night.
We did have a couple two-tree there.
Quite a nice time.
Absolutely.
Probably be back there tonight.
You got that right.
And then whenever this airs, probably be back there that day.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, fellas. Cheers.
Oh,
I was gonna get it.
One
I
for
was
one
going
to start.
for it, and I couldn't get up fast enough.
Quick twitch on you there, bro.
It's like one of those glitch shots.
Because the Treasy's got me a couple times. I had to go quick there. I had to get that quick shot off. So, anyway, let's start the show. One word to describe the homestand so far. We're recording this on Saturday, so we got Friday only to deal with. Treasy, one word to describe the homestand.
Shitty.
I suck so much.
Disappointing.
Absolutely. I will go with open bar. Is that one word? That's two words.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Very could be hyphenated.
very fun season ticket holder happy hour that we had before the game last night. The White Sox, usually you go to these types of things, you're like, well, you can only get that or that.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we could get absolutely anything we wanted.
Full
Full fucking open bar, no goddamn restrictions.
Yep.
And we were hitting that motherfucker hard, and it was nice to see. It was good to see.
And there was only like 30 people.
Yeah, correct.
It wasn't
Yes.
like the ones where you go and it's like so jammed that
Right.
like you can't get to anything and there's one bartender.
Yeah.
The full staff.
Yep.
And it was like 30 people. Oh man, we were easy drinks.
Absolutely. You just roll up, you would get a drink immediately. No wait, no line, no nothing. It's
We
beautiful.
definitely did enough damage that they will not do that ever again.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, it was only 30 people. I think we did that for 60 people.
They're
gonna go
All right, I got topics on the board. Treasy. I got either baseball topics or community notes. You pick first.
So the one I'm going to choose is, given the current team and assuming this is a binary choice, whose plate appearances should be prioritized down the stretch? Chase Mydroth or Curtis Mead? Beef, who are you thinking?
All right, so to fully unpack this, so you look at this, you might say, "Fuck Curtis Mead." Mydroth was traded for. He came in here, and we kind of need to get him going. He's part of the future. Blah blah blah. But it's a little deeper than that because Curtis Mead, you just traded for him with an Adrian Hauser deal. He'll be out of options after this year, Treasy.
So you got to figure it out.
You got to figure it out. He's a first, third, second kind of guy. But also in Charlotte right now, you got our play cousin, Brian Ramos, who kind of plays those same spots too, who will also be out of options next year. And so you got a lot of decisions to think about with regards to Mead that maybe you don't have the urgency with Mydroth, as Mydroth has three options. Now, conversely, Mydroth has the issue of the White Sox are starting to promote more middle infielders. Sam Antonacci got to Double-A, and he's been absolutely red hot. Caleb Bonnemer is shifted into being a top 100 prospect kind of across the board. He's a middle infielder. Jacob Gonzalez, who you forgot about, was drafted in the first round. He's in AAA now. He's kind of right on the cusp of being a major leaguer. So these guys are up his ass just for a job, not necessarily like he's out of options or whatever. So I thought it doesn't look like that tough of a decision, but I think it's an extremely tough one. And if I were the White Sox right now, I'd be prioritizing getting Curtis Mead as many plate appearances as possible to see what the fuck we got here, man, because I don't know, and you're going to have to make a decision quick. With Mydroth, you don't have to. He's got a lot of utility on the roster. You can sit him out a day or two, use him off the bench, base runner, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to go with Mead.
I like that answer. I'm assessed.
I mean, from a slightly less long-winded way, Mydroth, we know what he has, and he's consistent, right? And he's at a point where you would accept this if this is what he's doing.
This is what
right?
he does. Yeah.
If he becomes your super utility, I would assume he's only going to get better as things go on. We don't know what Mead can do yet, and we don't know where he is. And we do, like you said, we need somebody that's going to take over and play first because Lenin Sosa is not going to hit like he's been hitting next year.
Allegedly.
Okay, like, I'm just saying, unless the fix is in and we just didn't know about it. But this guy, I think you need to see me get a lot more by the end of the year. I think he's more important at this point.
I agree that Mead is probably the one that I want to see get more at bats because I need to see if he can hit.
Yeah.
But I think I'd also say that I'd start using Mydroth a lot more all over the place, right? Give him some games at third, even if you don't feel like he's got the arm for third. Put him there. Just see what you have,
What it
because
looks like, yeah.
you kind of need to start looking at him more as a utility guy. I don't think they're thinking of him as like this is our second base, it's solution, right? So I think you could move Mydroth around a little bit more. So that's the problem that I have with the question is it maybe gets away from a binary choice. It maybe gets into like, should we have Lenin Sosa bat play a little bit less? Should we have Miguel Vargas play a little bit less? even though those guys are performing, you're looking at it going, I need to find out about these other guys.
Right.
So I think that that's where it becomes an interesting choice. But I'm with you. I think we got to find out what meat is. Like him sitting on the bench is like, why did you get rid of Hauser? I would have rather watched good pitching and like not have to wear out all these arms.
Exactly. You had to demote a couple starters already. We could have used Adrian Hauser the last 3-4 weeks here. Yeah, I mean, the other thing with Meidroth, you notice that they've fallen out of love with him in a lot of ways because now, even though he's playing regularly, he used to be hitting 1 or 2. Now he's hitting 8 or 9 every single game.
Yeah.
And they kind of settled into the you're just going to be this guy at the end of the thing. Right. And so, like, they're already transitioning towards it, boys. I think the super utility role for him is the infield utility guy. With Brooks being the outfield utility guy. So, anyway, my Sox Summer, I have hidden the questions effectively from you.
Give me the one about the woman who loves the CTA.
Got it. So, my Sox takes this question. Friend of the show, Matty Spagnola, tweeted the other day, if I ran for mayor of Chicago, would you vote for me? And so the question is, would you vote for Matty Spagnola for mayor? My Sox Summer, you want to go first or you want to pass it around?
From the big city of Elgin, Illinois. Not Quincy. That's where she just went to college.
Yeah.
Would I vote for Matty Spagnola? Absolutely not. I know nothing about her political history. I mean, she's got a bunch of simps though, so she might do well.
Okay,
when we get to a point.
Get to the ballot box, you might have a lot of votes.
I don't know who she's playing ball with, who she's getting in bed with, as far politically, of course. So I don't know how well she do with that. Maddie to me is a sweetheart. She's a very nice girl. I don't think she could get walked over.
Yeah,
but people could suck her into doing things that she might not want to do because she's so nice. So I need more. I need more of a person like Teresi, who's more not like he's not outwardly facing asshole, but deep down, really big dickhead and asshole.
Absolutely.
I need that guy on my side. I want him running my team, my city, my block, all that shit. Yes.
Teresi, what do you think? Would you vote for
funny? I was going to say that I think she's too nice to be a politician. So I guess I agree.
You agree with this whole statement?
I agree with the whole thing.
Yeah, I actually responded to this tweet.
You did.
And I said, no, absolutely not. No more fucking carpetbaggers. Because as you mentioned, she's from Elgin. She's only lived in the city for 5 minutes. You got to be here for a while and see how fucked up things are so you realize the way to live. You don't know nothing in 1 year. I mean, you know, like 3 square blocks that you live in downtown. Right. You don't kind of know everything that's going on here.
Thing is,
so
if you're still a fan of the CTA, you haven't been here long enough. So you're not going to fix the right problems. Like all these bees attacking.
Did you unearth a beehive everywhere? Somewhere? Did you upset the bees when you cleaned? What the hell happened?
Man, they're goddamn everywhere.
Holy shit! It's not even October yet.
I feel like Farley.
So it's a route. None of us would vote for Maddie. Sorry, we're
not that
we like you, Maddie, but we would not vote for
the alderman of the loop first.
That's right. Do that first. Yeah. I mean, you bring up a good point, MSS, about like who would be an ideal mayor out of Sox Twitter. I see you actually as like a great alderman. I think you could be a great alderman. Yeah. Teresi's more mayor. I was thinking like who's got the popularity? Who's connected to a lot of? I was thinking our 108 attorney champion Alexis Lopez could be mayor like that. Like that. See someone connected to a lot of people like that who is used to dealing with a lot of people and getting stuff. You know,
high level people she knows, low level people she knows.
That's right.
And then the people that get shit done. She knows those people too.
Correct. And exactly.
You got to know the scumbags.
Yeah.
She knows us.
That's how you get all that shit done. That's okay. Good call, everyone. All right. I'm going to pick this question, and it's been intriguing me a little bit. I'm going to toss it around to you guys first before I make my selections. But I think I saw this. But Manfred is finally opening up about the fact that, one, MLB wants to expand, which we've kind of known they've wanted to expand for a million years. But two, upon the expansion, they want to do a full realignment. They're not sticking to all the traditions of what has happened before, and that they would realign these divisions and have them set up in a different way. So my question here for you guys, and I'm going to start with my Sox Summer, is if assuming these are 4 team divisions, right? Yeah. So the White Sox plus 3 other teams. Who are your 3 other teams you would put in the same division with the White Sox if there was a realignment?
Cubs, Brewers, and this is the hard one. because, and I'd probably say Detroit.
Okay.
And not because Detroit is like because if you want an easy team, you pick Minnesota,
Okay.
right? But the Detroit is so close that you could drive to all these places within 3 hours. That's pretty dope just to have, and it's quick. That would be my 14. They're like one straight up. You just go straight up. It'd be awesome.
Just right in that little area. Okay. All right.
Dope.
And it actually, you'd be breaking the NL-AL barrier very strongly here, but because you have two NL teams and then two AL teams.
Yep.
Together.
Well, I mean, are they they're still going to have?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I have no idea. No, I assume that they will not stick with traditional AL NL anymore after they do this, but we'll see.
I want it to just be an AL and NL. No divisions.
No divisions, just a big blob of everybody. You know, top 5 make the playoffs.
Yeah, fuck this weak division.
But given the question, Treasy, what would you choose as the 3 teams to be in the White Sox division?
So mine's kind of a mid-choice, right? Because it's just keeping everybody but the Royals. So it's the Twins, the Guardians, and the Tigers. And I'll tell you guys why.
Okay.
Twins, Guardians, and Tigers.
I've spent the majority of my life building up a healthy hatred of these teams. To throw that away would seem like a waste of my life. And I don't want to feel that way.
You want to hold on to that because if they get moved off somewhere else and you play them, 3 times a year, you won't care anymore.
I need to give a fuck about how much I hate the Guardians and the Twins. And the Tigers, the Tigers are maybe not even that hated to me, but then they steal our announcer. So fuck them.
So get your ass.
The possibility of having a legit and acquired hate for the Cubs, like a legit.
I have that already.
Oh, I know, but now it'll be justified because you're in the same division.
I don't need a justification.
You'd rather.
You don't need assholes out there to be justifying your hate for whatever you hate.
You know what? I can continue to hate them.
Yeah.
My hate for the Brewers has softened over the years of them not being in the division.
Yeah. Yes.
And so I don't want them back. Like leave them be. Leave them over there. And so that I could go when the Brewers or the Cardinals, who should be in the Cubs division when this realigns, when they're shoving it up the Cubs' ass, I can enjoy that too. Let me maximize my hate. Putting the Cubs in the division minimizes.
That's mayor right there.
Crazy for mayor.
That is your mayor right there. I love it.
The way he's responding to me makes me think, wow, I'm the wrong. He's right. But no, he's just a big dick. So that's just why it works out.
I thought about this differently than you guys, I think, because I thought about it as me as a kid. No. I took the
want the expansion teams.
Actually, you know what's funny? I took
the Las Vegas Athletics.
I took the approach though that you would need to be in the same time zone.
Okay.
So you guys both took teams that were in the Eastern time zone. I'm not taking any teams in the Eastern time zone. Also, I'm channeling.
There's only one team.
11-year-old.
I took 2.
You took 2. Yeah. I'm channeling like 11-year-old Beefloaf in that. The old AL West. I'm picking AL West teams from back in the day.
Damn it.
So if I were lining this up, I would have Twins.
Yeah.
As a traditional rival and someone that we hated when we grew up, and a lot of bad memories there. I'm taking Royals, who growing up, Treasy, I feel like every time my parents had a party, goddamn George Brett or Frank White was walking off the White Sox at the end of the night for the goddamn party. So the Royals are in there too.
Goddamn.
And then last, and it's outside the box choice, is the Texas Rangers.
Okay.
Because the Rangers were always in the AL West with the Sox. And I remember when the Sox would go play there, it was like they were playing on the fucking moon, man. It looked like a different goddamn game. It's so sweaty and hot. You could see the heat rising out, even at fucking night. And Nolan Ryan's throwing 10,000 miles an hour at these guys and shit. I want that group back in there. I want that division back in my life. And I know it's not traditional.
What expressway is that just goes down all of those, right? Like I-35 or something?
Yeah, I think it's I-35. It goes all the way, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
66.
Well, you at home, obviously, pick yours, reply, hit us up with that.
Yeah, tweet us at us about that.
Last question. We'll whirl the last one here, and it's a tough one. The White Sox bullpen, boys, has been mid to bad the entire year. We've struggled through a lot of poor bullpen performances. What I want to do right now is a quick exercise of picking 3 guys from this bullpen that you would be okay with being on the 2026 White Sox bullpen.
Okay, from our own bullpen.
From our current bullpen. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And we can do it as a group if you want to do it. You want to work it out as a group.
I think
our ideas.
Are we all comfortable with Grant Taylor.
Yes.
I think
feel
we
like Grant
are.
Taylor is an incumbent.
He's got the stuff. He's been a little shaky lately, but yeah, he's got the stuff. So I
Grant
think he's
Taylor's
the most
okay.
obvious one, right?
Okay.
He's number one.
Who's the guy that was a starter that is not a starter anymore?
Well, Mike Vassell is
Mike Bass.
Mike
the guy
Vassell,
who's-
I think I would put him in there too.
Yeah, I like Mike.
No, he's not he's not a guy who's going to be in leverage all the time, but he's bullpen chaos kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, like jump in there, throw 3 innings for your ass, and you know save you when
Yes.
you need him. So I think for him, he's locked in there.
Now,
This is why
now
I
it
would.
gets tough.
I was just saying, this is why I started being
I like calling him Mike Vasile.
But
I like saying Mike Vasile. It's like Big Al Vargas. Yeah, no, because so where's the other guy? Where's the guy? I was thinking about this the other day. While high, the guy that used to have the big old beard, that had the big beard and then cut. There you go. He got cut. Did he get cut? Who was the
Bryce Wilson,
No, big tall guy. Red ginger guy. Ginger had the long hair. Then he cut his hair and had the beard.
That was last year.
Is
No,
it Steven Wilson?
Oh, Cam Boozer.
Boozer. Where the
Boozer.
fuck's Boozer been?
He's been hurt, baby.
Okay, so
So
that-
maybe not the best guy.
but I'm saying that might be the guy that I
That
would
like
like
your
to
third guy?
bring him back.
He's
'Cause
like, I
he's doing
can't find him,
fine.
but if I find him, he's the third
I'm
guy.
just like, where the hell has this guy been? You know?
So this is a guy that
We'll send John Walsh looking for him. We'll see if we can find
there's
him.
a guy that has been a little rough recently. He
Where's Cam Boozer?
he's a guy that I was not a fan of when they traded for him. I was like, this doesn't look good. But he's had moments of looking pretty good, and it's Steven Wilson. Are you keeping Steven Wilson?
I like Steven Wilson, but I think most people don't like Steven Wilson. I like the little sweeper, which is normally an effective pitch, but sometimes he flips that thing and it floats, and they hit a big long home run. It gets a little scary.
Well, Steven Wilson up until All-Star break was awesome, right? Like
Yeah.
he did a really good. I haven't heard shit about him since. Is he hurt too?
No, he just hasn't
Okay,
been
he
pitching
just
that well.
hasn't been
No,
doing
he
well.
left the other night.
Yeah, he
So-
was bad the other night.
So if he can get better, yeah, hell, I'd vote for him.
I mean, like I could see like an ice shirt sticker on. I do like Tyler Alexander.
I was going to say, Tyler Alexander's the guy I was thinking about too, because he's left-handed like Vassell.
Yeah.
Just run that asshole into the ground and make him throw a million pitches.
And let me just throw this out. We might need to get him a few at bats. Right?
look too
The
bad.
at-bat looked good when he was forced into hitting. All right.
I like that came up yesterday at the season ticket only happy hour. Tyler Alexander's playing appearance. That's absolutely awesome.
So let me just to because I want to make him late for whatever he's trying to do.
I'm not trying to do it.
one more topic here. that I
Okay.
have to
Oh,
ask.
I like it.
in this,
Okay.
a guy that is likely going to be a free agent next year because they're not picking up his club option. Would you be amenable to Liam Hendricks coming back to this team with how bad the bullpen's been and needing maybe some veteran leadership in there and a guy that is just a good
guy, yeah.
Yeah, you
Are you worried that you're going to see the worst version of Liam Hendricks and he's going to leave on such a sad note that you don't want to have that?
here's the problem with really good guys is if they're in there and they're horrible, it's so hard to get rid of them. You break your own heart
I know.
trying to get rid of the guy. It's like, you have sucked so goddamn bad. We got to get rid of you, you know?
But if you temper the expectations, you're not bringing him in to be your lights out closer.
Right.
Maybe he's at a cheap deal. It's not going to be like too much money,
Yeah,
right?
cheap.
Yeah.
You're there just to herd the cats.
Yeah.
Right?
Teach the young
Because
guys. a little bit, you know?
everyone likes him and like his wife.
Yeah.
I mean, he is beloved by everybody.
Yeah.
So maybe it would be
Well,
good.
I- you know what, though?
Is he
I-
trying to get into coaching?
I think he was.
Well, that's it. Yeah, we're transitioning him into
Like, just have him come be a player coach. Like,
we say he's
like
beloved,
Seisman.
but I think he was only beloved. Nice shot. I think he was only beloved by the fans. I think there were players that didn't like how outspoken he was for being a guy that's in the bullpen. I think that there is a level of regular, like the everyday
But yeah,
players.
Johnny Grandal's
don't
not
like
on the
that.
team.
I was going to say, Yaz is a dick.
That's an
Lance
asshole, yeah.
Lynn apparently was a huge racist. There was a lot of problems.
I get
going on.
all that.
Maybe
I get
Liam
that.
was
I get
the
that.
right. Maybe Liam and Tim Anderson were the only
I
two
love
guys
Liam.
they had.
I'm not saying me. I'm saying them.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm
Well,
saying.
all those guys are gone too. Like, who's still around? Like that when
I'm
Liam
not
was
saying
here?
specifically them.
No,
I'm
no.
saying position players in
Maybe,
general.
Oh.
maybe
Don't
players.
I
like
think the new players would hate
They
it,
don't
too.
like the bullpen guy saying
Yeah.
all kinds of shit. It's like, bro, we're doing all the work every day. You're pitching 3 times a week. Get the fuck out of here, you know? I think there's a level of that.
Yeah, so there could be that. All right. So I'll say I wouldn't mind it happening.
Okay, you wouldn't mind him coming back. Okay,
with it happening, but like you said, it'd be cheap,
Yeah.
and then you'd have to see what you actually get out of it.
Yep.
And it could go bad. It could go real bad.
that'd be my expectation. All right, let's wind this down. Treasy, what are you spinning, my friend?
I'm spinning the new Deftones.
Oh shit! It just came out,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
It came out
don't
this
get
week.
that.
Private music. So
I
I'm
didn't
spinning
have
that.
a chance.
And we got some people in the background you can probably hear. They want to listen to Deftones too.
My dad's a big
How
Deftones
is it?
fan.
How is the record? Yeah.
I was a little nervous.
Okay.
You know, a band that's
Yeah.
been around for that long, new album. Their last album is probably of all of their albums my least favorite. I think it's still a good album, but it's probably like my least favorite. So I was like, man, let's not get another one of these, right? And then so
The one with the owl.
it's I forget the cover,
Yeah.
but the album, this
Sorry.
album is very good. And so this album has a snake on it. If that keeps you
Yeah.
in the know of what
Yep.
we're talking about.
Yeah, I do know that. I did see that. I'll have to listen to that Monday.
Use the album art to describe what album.
Well, I don't know.
I only know pictures. I'm sorry.
I don't know like all the names of the albums, but I know like the earlier one has like a chick on it where she's like shooting from the top, and then there's an owl, and then there's a white horse.
Yeah.
On one of them.
White Pony is
White Pony.
yeah.
Yeah. So I know all of it. That's what I know.
Well, lovely. So check out the new Deftones albums. White Sox Summer, Fresh Talent.
Okay, so I don't have a new fresh talent person for you, but I have something that you need to check out. In the adult entertainment industry, you only have so many things you can give up. And we learned, if you go too far, too fast,
Yeah.
you might lose the attention of people. And one of our favorites, or my favorite, I'm not going to speak for you,
You can loop us in.
but Angie Faith was finally giving up the booty hole.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Okay.
To our guy, Jason Love,
Oh,
who is a very tatted, very mean-looking, nice pornography guy. He seems like a sweetheart in the movie. It is called Blueprint 2, and Angie Faith is
it's like the
definitely
JCL.
yes.
They might get sued for that.
So Jason Love plays a bartender. The bartender saves her life in the pool. And he says, I would like to, or the director goes, I have an idea. She wants to pay you back. And he says, oh, I got to work. He's like, don't worry about it. You go take your time. And then, yeah, next thing you know, he's banging her ass. I don't It's beautiful. It's fun. You need to watch it. Angie Faith has lost some weight. She is not.
I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of that.
Still not. She's not a mess by any means, but
Okay.
she needs to put that weight back on,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah, you gotta
That's one of the biggest things that
jump
I've
back
heard.
up, girl.
Yes. So yeah, if you're into anal and Angie Faith, please check out Blueprint 2. You can find it on all the free streaming porn sites right now. It just came out on Thursday.
What's
So,
the cover art look like?
I think it is just her and Jason Love, but I'm not sure. It's from our good friends.
There's
Black.
not an owl on it, apparently. No owl, so you'll probably forget what it is. You don't remember the name of it.
Black.com. That's what I'll tell you. Go over there, check it out.
Parting thought. My guy Nassim Taleb, he says, if you see fraud and don't say fraud, you are a fraud. And I think the same way about phonies. If we see phonies, we must say that they are phonies. And so I have done that consistently, and I'm going to encourage all of you guys to do that consistently, because we might even get a DM from a prominent former Chicago radio host telling you that you're correct. We'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the game. Go to Cork and Carry.
Go to Corky Care.
Corky.
We'll see you there.
All right.
See ya.
Bye-bye.